This is not just another fast car. This is Zenvo Aurora, a hypercar engineered to challenge the very definition of performance. Stay with me till the end, because later in this video I'll reveal details most people completely ignore. Zenvo Aurora is a next-generation hypercar developed by Danish manufacturer Zenvo Automotive. Unlike mass-produced supercars, Aurora is built with a clear philosophy: extreme performance, mechanical purity, and advanced engineering without compromise. From the very first glance, Zenvo Aurora looks different. The front design is sharp, aggressive, and entirely functional. Large air intakes dominate the nose, feeding massive amounts of air into the cooling and aerodynamic systems. Every surface has a purpose. Nothing here is decorative. The headlights are slim and futuristic, seamlessly integrated into the bodywork. They enhance airflow rather than disrupt it. This immediately tells you this car was designed in a wind tunnel, not just a design studio. From the side profile, Aurora sits extremely low and wide. The long wheelbase improves stability at high speeds, while the sculpted side channels direct airflow efficiently toward the rear. Carbon fiber dominates the body, keeping weight as low as possible while maintaining exceptional rigidity. At the rear, Aurora becomes even more dramatic. An active rear wing constantly adjusts its angle depending on speed, braking, and cornering forces. At high speeds, it minimizes drag. Under braking, it acts as an air brake, increasing downforce and stability. Now let's talk about what truly separates Zenvo Aurora from everything else on the road. The powertrain. Zenvo Aurora is powered by a 6.6-liter quad-turbocharged V12 engine developed entirely in-house. This engine alone produces approximately 1,250 horsepower, which already puts it in elite territory. But Zenvo didn't stop there. Aurora features a sophisticated hybrid system, integrating electric motors directly into the drivetrain. These electric motors are not designed for fuel efficiency. They exist for instant torque delivery, improved throttle response, and maximum performance. When the combustion engine and electric motors work together, Zenvo Aurora delivers a combined output of up to 1,850 horsepower and nearly 1,700 Newton-meters of torque. This makes Aurora one of the most powerful road-legal hypercars ever created. What does that mean in real-world terms? It means instant acceleration at any speed, no turbo lag, no hesitation, just raw, immediate power the moment you touch the throttle. Zenvo Aurora is expected to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in around 2.3 seconds, and from 0 to 200 miles per hour in under 10 seconds, depending on configuration. The projected top speed is close to 280 miles per hour, placing it firmly among the fastest cars ever built. Aurora is built on a carbon monocoque chassis, inspired by Formula One engineering. This structure offers incredible stiffness while keeping overall weight low. The result is precise handling, razor-sharp steering response, and exceptional stability even at extreme speeds. The suspension system is fully adaptive, constantly adjusting to road conditions and driving style. Whether cruising or pushing the car to its limits, Aurora remains composed and predictable. Now, let's step inside the cabin. The interior of Zenvo Aurora is driver-focused and minimalistic. This is not a luxury lounge, it's a performance cockpit. Racing-inspired bucket seats hold the driver firmly in place. Even under extreme G-forces, materials include high-grade Alcantara, premium leather, and exposed carbon fiber. The dashboard layout is clean and intuitive, ensuring that every control is within easy reach. Unlike many modern hypercars, Aurora avoids unnecessary screens and distractions. The focus remains on driving. Steering feedback, pedal feel, and driver engagement are prioritized above everything else. Braking performance is just as extreme as acceleration. Aurora uses advanced carbon ceramic brakes capable of withstanding repeated high-speed stops without fading. Combined with the active aerodynamics, braking distances are incredibly short for a car of this power. Safety is also a key focus. The carbon monocoque structure provides exceptional crash protection, while advanced stability systems help keep the car under control without interfering with the driving experience. Now, let's talk about exclusivity and price. Zenvo Aurora is expected to cost between $2.5 and $3 million US, depending on specification. Production numbers are extremely limited, making this hypercar not only fast, but also highly collectible. This is a car built for a very small group of enthusiasts. People who value engineering, rarity, and raw performance over brand hype. Zenvo Aurora is not trying to be comfortable. It's not trying to be practical. It exists for one reason: to deliver one of the most intense driving experiences ever offered in a road-legal car. Before we continue, let me ask you something. Would you drive Zenvo Aurora on the track? Or take it onto an open highway? Tell me in the comments. If you enjoy real car content with deep research and no fake hype, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. And don't go anywhere because next, we're diving deeper into Aurora's hybrid system, weight distribution, and how it compares directly to Bugatti and Koenigsegg. Now let's go deeper because Zenvo Aurora isn't just about raw horsepower. What truly makes this car special is how all that power is controlled and delivered. The hybrid system in Aurora isn't designed to save fuel or reduce emissions like regular hybrid cars. Its only job is performance. The electric motors fill in the gaps where even a quad-turbo V12 might hesitate. That means instant torque at low speeds and brutal acceleration out of corners. This setup also helps with torque vectoring, which means power can be sent precisely to the wheels that need it most. When you're cornering at high speed, the car actively adjusts power delivery to keep you planted and stable. The result is confidence, even when pushing the limits. Weight distribution plays a huge role here. Zenvo engineers focused heavily on balance. The battery pack is compact and positioned low in the chassis, keeping the center of gravity extremely low. This helps the car feel agile rather than heavy. Despite the massive power output. Now, let's talk about aerodynamics because this is where Aurora really starts to feel like a race car for the road. Every inch of this car is shaped to control airflow. The front splitter pushes air downward to increase front-end grip. The side channels guide air smoothly toward the rear, reducing turbulence. Underneath the car, a flat floor and rear diffuser generate massive ground effect, literally sucking the car onto the road at high speeds. At highway speeds, Aurora remains calm and stable. At extreme speeds, it becomes even more planted. This is not a car that feels nervous or unpredictable. It feels engineered. One of the most impressive parts is how the active aero system works in real time. As you brake, the rear wing rises aggressively to create drag and downforce. As you accelerate, it flattens to reduce resistance. You don't see this happening, you feel it. Now imagine driving this car on a long, open road. The steering is incredibly direct. Small inputs result in immediate response. You feel connected to the road, not isolated from it. The suspension adapts instantly, staying firm during aggressive driving and slightly softer when cruising. Even though this is a hypercar, Zenvo didn't completely ignore comfort. The cabin is tight but well thought out. Visibility is surprisingly good for a car this low. The seating position makes you feel part of the machine, not just a passenger. The steering wheel is compact, wrapped in Alcantara, with essential controls placed exactly where your thumbs rest. The instrument cluster provides only what you need: speed, revs, and system information, nothing distracting. Now let's talk about sound. The quad-turbo V12 produces a deep, aggressive roar that builds into a high-pitched scream as revs rise. Unlike many turbocharged engines that sound muted, Aurora's exhaust is tuned for emotion. You hear the engine breathe, you hear the turbo spool, and you feel every gear change. This is the kind of sound that turns heads before the car even comes into view. And yes, Aurora uses a fast-shifting transmission designed to handle extreme torque. Gear changes are sharp and precise, whether you're driving calmly or pushing hard. Let me pause here and ask you something important. If you had the chance to own a hypercar, would you choose something famous like Bugatti? Or something rare and extreme like Zenvo Aurora? Drop your answer in the comments. And if you're enjoying this deep, real breakdown instead of surface-level hype, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel right now. This channel is all about real car information, no fake numbers, no clickbait. Now, let's compare Zenvo Aurora to its biggest rivals. Against Bugatti, Aurora is lighter and more driver-focused. Bugatti is about luxury and top-speed dominance. Aurora is about engagement and raw performance. Against Koenigsegg, Aurora offers a more traditional yet brutally powerful driving experience. Koenigsegg focuses heavily on innovation and lightweight engineering. Zenvo combines innovation with old-school V12 madness. This makes Aurora feel special in a different way. It's not trying to copy anyone. It's doing its own thing, production. Numbers are extremely limited, which means you're unlikely to ever see one in real life. This also means long-term value is expected to remain strong, especially for collectors who value rarity. Zenvo Aurora isn't a car built for social media likes. It's built for people who truly understand performance. And we're not done yet. In the next part, we'll break down real-world ownership, maintenance expectations, and why Aurora could become one of the most legendary hypercars of this generation. So, stay with me till the end, because the final section might completely change how you see this car. Now let's talk about something most people never mention when discussing hypercars: real ownership. Owning a Zenvo Aurora is not like owning a Ferrari or Lamborghini. This is not a car you'll see at every car meet. Zenvo builds for a very specific type of buyer, someone who values exclusivity, engineering depth, and rarity. Maintenance on Aurora is expected to be highly specialized. Zenvo works closely with owners, offering direct factory support. This means the car isn't just sold and forgotten. Owners get a relationship with the brand itself, similar to how Koenigsegg treats its customers. Servicing will likely be handled through approved centers or factory-trained technicians. Yes, maintenance costs will be high, but that's expected. At this level, this isn't about affordability. It's about experience. Now let's talk about daily usability. And let's be honest here, Zenvo Aurora is not a daily driver. It's low, wide, and extremely powerful. But compared to older hypercars, it's more refined. The adaptive suspension allows it to handle normal roads better than you might expect. Visibility is decent. Controls are intuitive. That said, this car truly comes alive when driven hard, on a track or open road. On a track, Aurora is expected to be terrifyingly fast. The combination of downforce, hybrid torque, and V12 power makes it explosive out of corners. Braking zones are shorter. Corner exit speeds are higher. Everything happens faster. This is a car that demands respect. It rewards skill. It's not forgiving if you drive carelessly, and that's exactly what many enthusiasts love about it. Let's talk about tires, because tires are everything at this level. Zenvo Aurora runs on ultra-high-performance tires specifically designed to handle extreme speeds and torque. These tires provide massive grip, but also wear quickly under aggressive driving. This is normal for a hypercar producing nearly 1,850 horsepower. The wheels are lightweight alloys, optimized to reduce unsprung mass. This improves handling, steering feel, and suspension response. Now imagine standing behind the car as it accelerates. Exhaust note builds. The rear wing adjusts. The car squats slightly, and then it launches forward like a missile. This isn't just speed. It's violence, controlled by engineering. One thing that makes Aurora special is that it still respects mechanical emotion. In a world moving towards silent electric hypercars, Zenvo chose to keep a screaming V12 at the heart of Aurora. That alone makes it memorable. This car represents a bridge between old-school passion and future technology. Now, let me ask you something. Again, and be honest. Would you rather own the fastest car on paper, or the car that makes your heart race every time you press the start button? Tell me in the comments. If you're enjoying this deep dive and want more real car breakdowns like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. This channel is built for true car enthusiasts. We're getting close to the final part now. In the next section, we'll talk about why Zenvo Aurora could become a future legend, and what might make it one of the last great combustion hypercars ever built. Stay with me. Now, let's talk about why Zenvo Aurora isn't just another hypercar. Why it has the potential to become a true legend. First, rarity. Zenvo builds only a handful of Auroras each year. This is not mass production. Every car is numbered, every car is tracked, every car is personally delivered to the owner by the factory team. Owning one puts you in a very exclusive club of hypercar enthusiasts. Second, engineering. Every component of Aurora, from the V12 engine to the hybrid motors, from the carbon monocoque chassis to the active aero, is built with one purpose: maximum driver engagement. This isn't about luxury comfort or brand recognition. This is about the pure thrill of driving. Third, historical significance. Zenvo has always been a boutique manufacturer, but Aurora represents the pinnacle of their knowledge. It's the culmination of decades of engineering, track testing, and learning from the most extreme cars on the planet. This car is a statement. It's a reminder that hypercars can still be raw, emotional, and purely mechanical while using cutting-edge technology. Now, let's imagine driving it one more time. You enter the cabin. Everything feels tight, purposeful. Hands on the Alcantara steering wheel, foot on the throttle. You release the brake. The V12 roars. Torque hits instantly from the electric motors. The car launches, the rear wing rises slightly. Downforce pulls you into the seat. Every corner, every straight, every gear change feels connected, like the car is reading your mind, and this is why Aurora is more than numbers. It's a visceral experience, something that even the most expensive hypercars sometimes fail to deliver. It's not just about 0 to 60 times or top speed, it's about the emotion. The connection between driver and machine. Before we wrap up, here's a question for you. If you had the keys to a Zenvo Aurora today, would you take it to the track, or would you enjoy its power on the open road? Comment below. I want to know which side of the thrill you would choose. Now, a quick reminder. If you want more deep dives into rare hypercars, reviews, and engineering breakdowns, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Your support helps us bring you more content like this. Finally, let's summarize why Zenvo Aurora deserves attention. Extreme power, 6.6L quad-turbo V12 plus hybrid motors equals 1,850 HP. Unmatched performance, 0 to 60 miles per hour in approximately 2.3 seconds. Top speed, 280 miles per hour. Advanced engineering, carbon monocoque chassis, active aerodynamics, torque vectoring. Driver-focused interior, racing seats, Alcantara, minimalist design for ultimate engagement. Rarity, limited production, future collector's value. Zenvo Aurora isn't just a car. It's a machine, a statement, and a reminder that true hypercars are about passion and engineering, not just logos and luxury. So, tell me in the comments again. Would you drive this beast on the track or experience it on a long open highway? I'd love to see your answers. Thanks for watching this in-depth breakdown of the Zenvo Aurora. Stay tuned for more hypercar content, real reviews, and extreme engineering stories from around the world.